Hi guys, welcome to my red world. This is a summary video of all the work we've done on ArcoLinux App. So, what's the system? It's Arch. It's always a good thing to have two systems around. One of Arch, one of Arco, and you compare. You know that ArcoLinux is 90% Arch, 5% ArcoLinux, and 5% AUR. Now, what I do is run get nemesis scripts, so the .0 thing, and then I reboot. This is it. This is actually ArcoLinux again. I hope I make this make sense, because you shouldn't be thinking in boxes at all. So this is what I've installed on Arch from ArcoLinux. All of this is grabbing pieces from wherever you like, whatever repo you like, and then installing them on Arch, and it's your operating system, whatever you're gonna call it. But I started with the ArcoLinux ISO. So if there are people out there that can't use the ArcoLinux installer, you just use the ArcoLinux installer. And there it is. So let's have a look at the two tools. Let's both run them via a terminal. So up here one, and Ctrl-Alt-T, and up there one. The ArcoLinux application is a personal project. It's a teaching project, it's an educational project. But you have to type something, you have to program something, you need to create buttons and things after. Right? What happens if you click the button? So we went for a series of actions that you could perform on the system. So this is one, that's the ArcoLinux app. In this case, the programming is done, well, the GUI, the programming of the GUI is done in code, like it's done in the ArcoLinux tweak tool. So you can, if you want to learn, you can look at the Python code there as well. So that's this look, where everything is like as big as it is. It's just well, spread over columns, as you see, but not always. But it's really is more aligned than the other one, and it's big buttons. So we have some labels, a drop down, and then a switch box, and say let's create the button, and then click, and then here we set where is the file, and then we're going to install it, and a close button. Okay, the other, at some point in time, I don't know what number, you check it out, there's a playlist on YouTube, they're all ArcoLinux app, and we're at 70 or something, 70-ish. At some point in time we said let's now move to something else. This is programmed, the GUI, but this is created, designed with Glade, and hence the G. So it's still the same app. The Python code is pretty much the same. It's not, right? It's pretty much the same in functionality, not in programming, because you need to get the Glade file, which is now a .ui extension. And it looks completely different. We made other choices. We've made a lot of tests and decided to go for this kind of look, where we have page 1 and page 2 and page 3, and made in our mind some kind of division, so we would not have everything on one window, which is nice if it fits. If it fits, it's nice. But if it's not fitting, then then this is much better. We have lots of space to add more stuff to it here, and lots of space here if we get ideas and say, okay, let's do this, let's do that. Lots of place here. Here we have to make the window bigger. The difference. So for the rest, it's basically the same. So we have different pages, but these things are here and are there. What else can I say? Inside the ArcoLinux application Glade, so Super Shift Enter, If you go to computer, file system, you definitely, if you are a programmer, you definitely want to go and have a look at these two guys. So here, I think it's around 50-ish video. We decided the project is done. We don't know what else to add. So switch to Glade. And again, new challenges, new things to solve. How do we get information from Glade GUI to our variables, and let's run it, these things, right? So that's the Glade approach, and that's the app. Now inside the Glade, there are some older files you can have a look at. So these were used, and then we decided to move away from them. So you can check it. This is the old GUI. So then we decided to take Glade, and Glade is here. And there's some data here, but that's something else. You check that out. What I want to go to is the tutorials. In here is everything you like to test out, maybe. So let's go to documents, Ctrl V, and then extract it here. If file ruler is installed, should be installed actually, because the Nemesis repo ran. So file dash roller, nothing else. Let's see, reinstalling. So for whatever reason, it's a Saturday morning. Oh, there he is, a bit lazy. So in here are original exercises with their zips, and extracted are things here. So sometimes you mess up your own exercise that you have, so there's always the original one to unpack it again, and then you have it back. Now here are some studies. Stack switcher, finding out, this is an interesting one, the widget factory. Now you can open this like that, because basically it is an XML file, right? It's okay, yet you open it like that. But Ctrl T, sudo pacman -s Glade is probably what you want to do, and it is already installed, so that's good. The only thing I have to say to the system, like always, open with, and you know it's in all these operating systems. And then you have this. You can make this a little bit better, like that. And this gives you an overview of everything you can have. A toggle button. And you can see what's the difference between this toggle button and that toggle button. It has to do with some kind of setting somewhere. 4 tabs to explore, sliders to pull, lots of things, spinners. And here's our page 1, page 2, page 3, or to the side. So these are all things we've decided to create, not at the bottom, page 1, page 2, page 3, at the top, page 1, page 2, page 3. So it's all about decisions all the time in design. And we have what we have, right? We have the top levels, we have the containers. That's what we have to play with. You can watch out, you need to scroll a little bit for the other guys to pop up, or vice versa at the top. Don't forget that it's scrolling there. And these are your Lego blocks to build your app. So that's in there as well. What I'm gonna do extra, when I see this, the close and the quit, I don't mind if it's a different word, nor do I mind if the text is not there, but it's right. But I would like to have the ArcoLinux logo up here at the top, the very top. That would be nice. And that's probably one of the last things I'll do, besides clean up some code, maybe some more videos. But basically we're at the end of our tutorial. And if you have ideas, then now is the time, because we are out of ideas. All right. Enjoy the, oh yeah, if we quit, all right, if you quit, enjoy the YouTube playlist. So this is in the AAG. Maybe I should put it also in here. When this quits, it's not there yet. So I'll add this little text in this application as well. So you have the clickable link. It should be a clickable link. And Firefox is there. So I guess it is a Saturday morning. Definitely is. Or just this, oh, it's an old computer as well, so maybe. But there it is. Or maybe I'm not patient enough. Anyway, so this is now 73 videos. Let's probably end at 80 or something. And the point is, learn from it, copy paste from it, use it as a template, throw out buttons, do other stuff with it, but also give thanks to ArcoLinux and, well, give a mention somewhere would be great. And if you have money, you can always donate to the cause. All right, cheers.